Hello, everyone, and welcome to our webinar, Using Social Media to Maximize Patient Engagement. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your time, and we look forward to sharing important social media information with you. Before we begin, I will cover just a few housekeeping items. First, this webinar is pre-recorded, but if you have any questions during the webinar, we will be here to answer any questions that you have during this session. So if you have any questions at any point, please put them in the Q&A box and we will do our best to address them at the end of this session. Second, we are recording this session, so we will send out an email with the recording to you shortly after the webinar is completed, and that will be sent to the email that you used to register for this webinar, and we will be including the slides shared in today's presentation. My name is Alex, and I am the Growth Marketing Manager here at ProSites, and part of my role here is to focus on user engagement and develop strategies to increase engagement across multiple marketing channels. But more importantly, my experience is specific to the dental industry. So I'm excited to share my insights with you about using social media to get the most engagement you possibly can with your patients. Let me share with you what we will be covering today. After today's webinar, you will have a better understanding of how the importance of social media for your practice. You will know how to create a social media strategy and be aware of best practices. Today, we will cover the importance of social media for dental practices, creating a social media strategy, best practices for social media engagement, common challenges and solutions, and then of course Q&A at the end if you guys have any questions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the presentation. To understand the importance of social media for your practice, you need to understand some current trends in social media. As of 2023, an estimated 4.9 billion people use social media across the world. And the most used social media platform in the world is Facebook, with 2.9 billion monthly active users globally. Facebook also gets 53% of all social media site visits in the United States. It is also important to understand how people use social media. The average person spends about 145 minutes on social media each day. 90% of social media users follow at least one brand on social media, and 76% of social media users have purchased something they saw on social media. Social media is an important place for your practice to connect with, engage, and grow your audience. The stats we just shared give some insight into why social media is so beneficial for dental practices. Because of how many people use social media, spend significant time on social media, and follow brands on social media, it is a great tool to help you build brand awareness. So by posting on social media, your brand is more present online and gets in front of more people. It's also a great tool to help with increasing appointment bookings. By showing services like whitening or clear aligners and making it easy to contact your office directly through platforms like Facebook or Instagram, you help convert interest into appointments. It's also a great tool to help manage your reputation. Facebook enables users to post reviews. You can use this to build a strong online reputation that encourages potential patients to book an appointment with your practice. You can also engage with patients and build relationships. Social media enables you to communicate directly with your patients through comments, messages, and more. This helps build relationships and get important messages to patients right where they spend their time. And lastly, it will help you generate leads and grow your practice. So by getting in front of more people, you can get more potential patients to contact your practice, increasing your practice base and revenue. Now, I understand that just because you know these statistics and the benefits of social media doesn't mean that you can effectively use this tool for your business. With limited time and resources, it can be challenging to make the time to post on social media, especially when there are so many different social networking sites. How do you know what to prioritize and make time to post? Many practices post randomly when they have time with no cohesive strategy or goals. While this is a good first step, developing a strategy and goals and posting regularly is important to see the real benefits of social media for your practice. The best way to ensure you get the most out of social media for your practice is to create a social media strategy. There are 4 main steps involved in creating a social media strategy for your practice. 1, defining your goals. 2, identifying your target audience. 3, choosing the right platform. And 4, planning your content. The first step is defining your goals. When setting goals, I always think of the Alice in Wonderland and the Cheshire Cat. As their conversation reveals, if you don't know where you are going, it doesn't matter which way you go. So in other words, you need to know where you want to go. So you take the path that will get you there. Setting goals is how you determine where you want to go with your social media strategy. When setting goals, the best practice is to use SMART goals. So if you aren't familiar with SMART goals, SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Each of these things help make sure your goal leads you to the best possible results. An example of a SMART goal for a practice using social media would be, we want to get 3 new teeth whitening patients from Facebook by the end of the year. This is a SMART goal because it is specific by breaking down exactly where they want to get the clients from. It is measurable because it lists specific number of new patients. It is achievable because it's achievable as it is realistic goal for the practice to achieve. And it's relevant as new patients will help the practice grow, which is likely the ultimate business goal. And it is time-bound because it states a time period by the end of year for completing the goal. Remember, this is just an example. Your goal may be focused more on engagement. It could list different numbers based on the size of your practice, or it could have many other differences based on your practice's needs. The next step is identifying your target audience. This is important because it will dictate what type of content you will be sharing. For dental practices, you're obviously going to be targeting people who need dental services. But this isn't the only thing you should be thinking of when identifying your target audience. This is an opportunity to get really specific as to who your audience is. You can ask yourself the following questions. Are you looking for only local patients, or do you want to pull patients from other surrounding cities? Do you work more with families, elderly patients, Spanish-speaking patients, or a blend of everything? Is there a specific income level that you work with? Do you offer many treatments, or do you only offer specific treatments like orthodontia or oral surgery? And lastly, are there any specific things that you're looking for in patients? All of these questions ensure that you understand exactly who your target audience is, which enables you to tailor your social media content to meet the needs of your audience. Next, you need to choose the right social media platforms. I know that this can be really overwhelming because there are so many different social media sites. Here are a few sites that you can use. Facebook is a versatile platform that reaches a broad audience with text, image, and video content. Instagram is a visual platform, as all posts include either an image or a video. X, formerly Twitter, is best used for quick updates and news sharing. Each post has a character limit, keeping all interactions direct and concise. TikTok is a video sharing platform. The algorithm is designed to show content to a wide audience. However, TikTok users on average are much younger than other platforms. YouTube is another video sharing platform. It's great for longer videos targeted to a broad audience. For dentistry, I recommend using Facebook and Instagram. As we discussed in the beginning of the webinar, Facebook has the most users, meaning your content can get in front of more potential patients. I recommend Instagram because it is highly visual and engaging. Instagram isn't just for influencers, it's where your next patient is scrolling. With the right visuals and messaging, your practice can build trust, showcase results, and stay top of mind. Also note, because Facebook and Instagram are both meta companies, you can set your Facebook posts that includes images to automatically update to Instagram. So you can get a present on both accounts with the work of just one. If you are interested in this, here's how you can update that setting. So you can go to your Facebook page settings, navigate to the Instagram section, connect your Instagram account to your Facebook page, toggle on the option to automatically share your Facebook post to your Instagram. The final step of creating a social media strategy is planning your content strategy. This involves determining what types of content to share, creating a content calendar, and finding balance of quality and consistency. First, you need to determine what type of content to share. This is where identifying your target audience comes back. When choosing what type of content to share, your target audience should be top of mind. For example, a practice that offers only pediatric services to families with children would want to focus their content on pediatric dentistry or oral health topics. Keep in mind, even if you have a specific audience, you can and should post a variety of content. This type of content can include educational content on topics specific to your specialty or general oral health topics. You want to include patient testimonials, information on the treatments that you offer, important dentistry news and updates that may impact treatment, practice information such as staff shoutouts, milestones, and other fun things like that. Or you can also share fun facts like sharks have unlimited teeth throughout their lifetime. We only get 2 sets, so take care of yours. Once you know what type of content you want to post, you can create your content calendar. This calendar should include posts for important dates such as holidays, important deadlines, and regulation updates, and the dates and times for other posts relevant to your audience. Keep in mind the best time to post on social media. Studies show that the best time on social media varies depending on the day. And here are the recommendations. So on Mondays, you should post from 11 a.m. to noon. On Tuesdays, the best time to post is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. On Wednesdays, it's best to post from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And on Thursdays, you should post from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. On Fridays, the best time is from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then on Saturdays, it's best to post from 12 p.m., 7 p.m., or 8 p.m. And on Sundays, you should post from 8 a.m., at 11 a.m. or 4 p.m. While creating your content calendar, you need to find a balance of quality and consistency. There are varying reports on how often you should post, but ultimately, posting quality content consistently is more important than how much you post. Posting is ideal, but posting a relevant, well-written post once a week is better than posting poorly done posts 3 or more times per week. To help making posting content easier and less time-consuming, we recommend batching posts. Social media platforms allow you to schedule posts in advance. This means that you can create and schedule posts for an entire week, month, or even quarter or year all at once. Once you get your social media strategy set up and going, the next step is to focus on social media engagement. Social media engagement refers to interactions, reactions, comments, shares, and other forms of active participation that users have with your content. High engagement typically suggests that the content resonates well with the audience and is usually a part of the platform's algorithm to sharing your content with users. The best practices for social media engagement are building a professional brand, engaging with your audience, leveraging your audience, leveraging visual content, and utilizing analytics. Building a professional brand is all about how your practice's social media pages are set up. Here's how you can ensure your practice has professional branding on your social pages. Make sure all of your profiles are complete. So ensure that your profiles are fully completed with your practice's name, contact information, services, and a concise, engaging description of what you do. Also be sure to maintain consistency across all of your profiles. This includes using the same logo, color scheme, and brand voice. Also using a high resolution image of your practice's logo as your profile picture. Include cover photos and other images. Choose cover photos and other images that reflect your practice's services, team, or office environment. These images need to be high quality, professional, and consistent with your practice's brand. You should use video when possible. You can create and share short videos. These can be informative videos on specific treatments, team or office showcases, patient testimonials, or before and afters, or anything that makes sense for your practice and brand. And you should make it easy for users to connect with your practice. Clearly display contact information, including phone numbers, email addresses, and physical addresses. Utilize calls to action such as contact us, book an appointment, or visit website to guide users to next steps. And include links or QR codes to your website and other social media profiles. Engaging with your audience is incredibly important to the success of your social media use. This is because social media algorithms determine the visibility and reach of your content based on user interactions. They prioritize content that receives higher engagement, such as likes, comments, or shares, and promote posts that have more engagement. And you can encourage engagement from users by engaging with your audience. Here are some of the best strategies to engage with your audience. So quickly responding to comments and messages shows that your practice values its audience and can boost your content's visibility on the platform. Encouraging clients to leave reviews and responding to reviews to thank patients for their feedback or address any concerns that can enhance your practice's reputation and encourage users to connect with your practice. You can also use relevant hashtags and keywords, which helps new users find your posts through search and different trending topics. Next, to make sure that you're using social media effectively, you should utilize analytics. First, you should always be monitoring your social media metrics. You should track engagement rate, so that includes likes, comments, shares, and even saves. You should also be tracking impressions. So this is the total number of times that your content is displayed to users. And lastly, make sure that you're tracking follower growth. So instead of tracking followers, you should be tracking the increase or decrease in followers over time. You can track these metrics using the social media platforms themselves or using a third-party tool. Next, you'll need to adjust your strategy based on your data. Here are a few steps on how to do this. So you'll want to identify successful content. And you can do this by identifying which types of posts receive the most engagement and impressions. This can help you understand what content resonates with your audience and create content similar to these types of posts. You can also address underperforming content. Determine which posts or types of content are not performing well. Look at factors like posting time, content format, and topic relevance. Then adjust your future posts to improve their performance. Next, conduct regular reviews. Regularly reviewing your social media performance metrics to stay updated on what's working and what's not. Before we wrap up this presentation, we do want to make sure that you are fully prepared for challenges that may come. The most common challenges we've seen for dental practices are time constraints and negative comments or reviews. A lot of what we have already talked about today will help with this, including creating a strategy and batching your content, content creation and posting. You can also save time when creating images by using design tools like Canva, Canva has really great templates, pictures and graphics, animations, and more that can help you save time while creating images and graphics for social media posts. Handling negative comments and reviews is another important part of managing your social media. Here are strategies to help address them. So you can monitor your social media. Be sure to monitor your social media sites to stay informed about what people are saying and respond promptly. Reviews. You should also respond to all reviews you get on social media. Responding to reviews is easy. You just need to thank the patient for the review. This encourages more positive reviews, builds goodwill, and just make sure that you're maintaining HIPAA compliance standards by not confirming any details about the patient. Responding to negative reviews, on the other hand, is a little more challenging. You should respond professionally and empathetically. When responding, apologize and offer to resolve the problem offline. And unfortunately, almost every business gets negative comments periodically on social media. Responding to negative comments is similar to responding to negative reviews. First, acknowledge and apologize, then offer to resolve the issue offline. By responding to the negative comments professionally, you show your commitment to patient satisfaction and even can win more business. Keep in mind that sometimes you need to delete negative comments. If a comment includes offensive language, spam, or anything that violates your social media policy, you should delete it. However, it can be helpful to document these comments in case of future disputes. All right, we've covered everything that you need to know how to create a social media strategy that works for your practice. And now it's time for you to get started. Don't forget that you are not alone in this. If you want support with your practice's social media, we are here to help. Let's be honest, when it comes to social media, most dental teams don't have the time, the tools, or strategy to post consistently, let alone keep up with the trends. And that's where ProSites comes in. With nearly 20 years of experience in the dental industry, we've developed a social media solution that's designed specifically for practices like yours. Our team delivers professional, dental-specific content that's not only relevant and informative, it's created and posted for you. That means no more scrambling for ideas or worrying about what to say. Each post is designed to educate patients, build trust, and keep your practice top of mind, all while freeing up your team to focus on patient care. We can make sure your branding is on point, from your Facebook banner and About Us section to custom videos and graphics. So whether you're just starting out or looking to take your online presence to the next level, we offer flexible packages that match your goals and budget. The bottom line is, with ProSites, social media doesn't feel like another chore. It becomes a powerful, done-for-you marketing tool that helps you fill your schedule and grow your practice. So whether you need a fully managed solution that is more set it and forget it, or a custom solution that uses marketing expertise you have on staff to target and acquire more of the right kind of patients for you, we've got you covered. To learn more about how our social media solutions can help your practice, you can raise your hand or leave a comment in the chat right now, and we would love to get you set up with a free demo. You can also give us a call at 888-932-3644. You can also email us at sales@prosites.com. I've actually just shared a content calendar in the chat. It is our 2025 Patients Communications Calendar. We've shared it earlier this year, but it does give you a month-by-month view of patient communications ideas that are great to use on social media. All right, well, we want to be respectful of everyone's time. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending today's webinar. We hope that you learned a lot and that you're feeling more confident in creating a social media strategy. And of course, as always, we are always here to help you reach your practice's goals. Thank you so much, everyone.